Friends, guests, county board members, we're delighted here tonight to welcome everyone to Menard Hall. It's a great occasion. It's a great occasion to someone from our parish. Even though they're living in County Waterford, we think in their soul they're from Solohead. Has won the county draw. We're delighted to welcome Michael Dillon and Tim Floyd from the County Board Draw. And on behalf of myself as Tim Hanley, as Chair of Solohead GAA and the club officers, it's a great evening, it's a great night. We've not only had one winner, we've actually had two winners, which is exceptional. It shows our commitment as a club to the County Board Draw, which provides vital funds for both the development of hurling and football and Gaelic games at adult and at underage level, and it's been a tremendous source of funds both at county level but particularly for the development of the clubs, the development of our games. So all of you that are members, thank you very much. I'm not going to say a whole lot bar than keep up the good work in terms of everyone who helps our club, buys our Ace of Hearts tickets, and I would like to compliment our sellers and everyone who helps out in our club. Not much more to say, but I'll ask Tim Floyd, who's the coordinator of the club draw, and on behalf of myself and all of the sellers and the people who organise tickets and sales for the club draw, we're delighted that tonight, and we're delighted that Jake and Patrick are two of the winners, and look forward to them enjoying their money and spends. All right, Tim, we'll hand over to yourself.
Okay, man. All right, good evening everybody, and welcome all the Solohead people. Welcome Tommy, the West Board Chairman, and Michael Devlin, member of our draw committee from West Tipperary. I suppose I'm coming to Solohead, and welcome to Johnny Luby. We flew him all the way home from Portugal, especially for the occasion. But anyway, and most important, Jake, the woman that drew the ticket is here. Did you know that? So you'll have to give her a big kiss. You'll have to give her a big kiss before you go back. But anyway, everyone's welcome, lads. Look, I'm coming up and down to Solohead, I'd say, for the last 37 years since we started this draw back in 1987, and it's been always a great privilege to come to Solohead. I've made great friends down all the years. I remember 37 years ago when we were trying to source out people to look after the draw. I went into Solohead and somebody said, who the best man to get now, he's outside in the pole yard up the road there, and I was looking for this fella, and I found him. He's back as days of spades inside in the middle of a whole lot of poles, and he's smiling at me. But Nicholas has been doing, ever since he's been looking after the draw, and I still see him as treasurer of the club at the moment. I went into your Facebook page last night and I see Nicholas, and he's running the lotto draw every week, and he's giving away 2,600 last week. So, I mean, he's a stalwart, lads, of Solohead Club, and unbelievable, and he's been a great friend of mine all these years. And, of course, fellas like Lar O'Keefe there, they used to travel to all the draws together, himself and Lar. I remember one night we had a draw above in Lora, in Rat Cabin, and the two boys got lost coming up to Lora anyway, and by the time they arrived anyway, the draw was over, and they turned around and went home again. So, but they travelled the whole county after the draw at that time. And not forgetting my old friend Tommy Fitzgerald by Commander West, as Tommy always says, and Mick Cooper, lads. So, I mean, over the years I made great friends, and tis always a privilege to come to Solohead. A small club, lads, that's punching way above your weight. You've done unbelievable down the years. I remember Willie D telling me one year that about 7 years ago, he says, you know, we're losing players, he says, and we may not have a team next year. And they turned around actually the following year and won the county junior football, the Tommy Marsh Cup, I think it was, back in probably 2018, I'd say, wasn't it? And the following year then again, as to balance it up at the hurling, you won a county league the following year, beating Killeen in a county final. And then you started winning West finals, and I watched you twice in Newport. You played Portroe in a county semi-final there. That was before you lost the final to Sarsfields. But it was a tremendous match. And last year you did a tremendous match up in my patch again against Moneygall, I think, wasn't it, Jess? So what you're achieving is massive. You've done great over the years, and it's a club that's progressive. And I think since Tim came in as chairman, he's driving it on. I think you have a 5-year plan. I think while I was county secretary, I had to sign borrowing approvals, and I think I had to sign purchase approval. So you bought a bit of land, you've developed your walking trail, your astroturf and your wall. What you have achieved over the years is massive. So well done. and you still have more work to do, and you'll always be progressing. So look, it's only the start of it, lads. You've a tremendous club, and keep it going. The small clubs with the monument and on your crest, yeah, that's where all the passion comes from, and why wouldn't it? So I say well done. And with regard to the draw, you know, all the years we've been coming, I think we were here for Lar's daughter back in 2003, about 20 years ago, I'd say. Lar, she won 15,000. We were down, I think, in the junction there, presenting the prize. I think he won since. There was a Katrina Kirby, I think, won since from Limerick. She won a 10,000 prize. The luckiest man of all was James Ryan, is it? I think 3 times he won in the space of about 3 years. He won 15,000, he won 3,000, and he won another 5,000. That's your brother. That's correct, yeah. The luckiest man, yeah. He seems to be the luckiest man in the club. So, you know, it's great that you've won the big prize in this one, and I know it's gone down to Waterford, and it's great that Jake has come up to collect the prize. And why wouldn't you go to England and collect 20,000 if you had to? So, I mean, so fair play to Jake, and look, no problem. It's great promotion for us, you know, when we have someone like you that wins our draw, like John Kiley as well, who won €1,000 and he won another 300. So that's great promotion for us. And you know, Nick or Stevie is here tonight, and he'll do interviews, and we'll use that as promotion tools. And that's great thing for our draw. So look, there's no point in saying too much more. We'll present prizes. We've invited a few more clubs to send in their prize winners, but I'm not too sure if any of them are here or not. But I do know we definitely have a few Solohead ones here anyway. I think we'll present it to Patrick and Jude Ryan first, will we? Patrick. Okay. So I'll ask Michael Devlin to come in. Michael, you come in. Come on. So in front here, Mike. And Tommy, stand in there as well. And Nicholas, in you go. Throw off the old coat there now, Brian. In you go. Come on. It is, yeah. Now we also have a €300 prize that was won by Bridget Redican. Is Bridget here? Or Breda? Oh, you're collecting that for her. Okay, Nicholas, good man. And what else have we? We have Nicholas's own one. I'll present it to you, Nicholas, will I? This is the €500. Okay. And with a big check there, it is for Jake. Yeah. And then we'll come to the big one now for Jake himself. So delighted to be presenting this to you tonight, Jake. All the years you, all those years you broke our hearts playing hurling against Tipperary, and but anyway, we'll forgive you now. Anyway, come in again, Mike and Nicholas. That's the real one, but no pocket. That's the most important thing. No. Make sure don't get wrong. We'll be balanced up. Where's Breda? Man Breda. Man Liam. Yeah, come on ahead. Breda. Jake's crying.
No.
There you go.
Oh, jeez. No.
Thanks, guys.
The other one. No, you want to say a few words?
Is this even on?
Well done. Congratulations. A fantastic win. Talk to me about when you first got that phone call.
I think it was last Thursday or Friday. I got a phone call just to say I was after winning, but I had a load of missed calls first. I didn't believe it, to be honest with you, and I think I might have used a bit of bad language when I got the phone call to find out I won it. Obviously, it's a huge amount of money, and obviously you never think you're going to win anything like this, so I'm just very thankful to the lads as well. Obviously, it's a great initiative for the lads. They do great work. You know, I know myself from my own club at home, it's very hard to raise money, and the lads are doing a great job. For like 19 80, is it you said, or 90, 70, yeah. So huge money has been gathered for the benefits of the clubs in Tipperary, you know, so it takes a lot of tough, hard work from men like this as well, like, you know, so just very appreciative as well, as. So thanks a million.
What's probably better for you to be getting that first phone call to play for Watford or winning 20 grand here in Tipperary?
Jeez, I don't know, does anyone want a phone call from Waterford? I know, look, obviously, hurling, like, I was very fortunate to play for Waterford, and Tip broke our hearts plenty of times too, so, but obviously 20 grand of a new baby as well at home, so I think the money will be spent probably tomorrow, I'd say, so, yeah.
There's a lady here beside me, she might just come in there, she might just have a chat.
How gladly, there you go. Because for look at that.
Jacob, we just stand in with her there and keep her company. Rita, what's it like for you to see your grandson here tonight collecting
I'm delighted.
20,000 euro?
Yeah, I'm delighted for him. Delighted altogether. Yeah. Yeah.
What was it like when you heard his name was drawn out?
I couldn't believe it. Yeah. And we couldn't get him until the evening after nearly to tell him. Yeah. Yeah.
So he definitely is one of the breadwinners of 20,000 euros.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Okay, Rita, well done.
Thank
Okay,
you.
well done again.
Yeah.
And once more, you're a new daddy. Just tell us about your baby.
Yeah, little baby Max was born there 3 months ago, so he's taken up our life for the last few weeks, so I'm sure his mammy has her eyes on the cheque already.
Well done, ladies and gentlemen. Tim, a fantastic winner.
Yeah, sure, look at I mean, it's great publicity for us. I mean, just like John Kiley winning twice in the last couple of months, and you know, our draw now, it's the fact that it's been sold online as well. The more people that we can get to join it, the longer the draw will last. You know, I mean, at the moment we're 17,000 members, so Jake is one of 17,000 that came out of that draw. Thanks to Sela. You might do a John Kiley and come out again, but thanks to Sela, she drew the big one, and. But it's important, you know, that we can a big spread of prizes, you know, and I know we don't like to see the money going out of the county, but it's still great for us to be able to sell this draw nationally, you know, and the more people that see that the likes of Jake has joined it, the likes of John Kiley has joined it, and to encourage other people to join from other counties.
Tim, it's not too late for anybody to join. They can join Monday if they want.
Oh yeah, every monthly draw is an individual draw for €10 per month, so it's 100 for the year, but like each draw is separate. And like we've the same prize money every month, so there's a 20,000. There was 30,000 the first month, but all the other 9 months there's 20,000 of a first prize, and we've weekly drawed in between, which we give out a lot of jackpot, and we also give out 5 or 6 more prizes.
Would the clubs stay in as well?
Oh, the clubs have 50% back commission, and if they sell over 200. It goes up to 60%. If they go over 300, it goes up to 70% commission. So I mean, there's clubs in discount. I mean, like Nina Rogue, they have 650 members. They're making 43,000 a year out of this draw. You know, and there's big clubs like Mile Rovers in South Tipperary, My Carky Boris in Mid Tipperary. You know, so they're all making that kind of money out of this draw every year.
Super stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Your big winner of 20,000 euros is Jake Dillon. Well done, congratulations.
Hi, Jake.